How about another joke, Murray? How about new?
You know, I think we bought way too many Joker figures based on that new movie. I mean, I can't even move over here. Jeez. Hold on. Jeez. I mean, isn't one of the first signs of an addiction the inability to walk? I mean, that's what I've heard, at least. Hello, my name is Fu Manchu! And you know what? As you saw there at the beginning, I have way too many Joker figures based on that new Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie. In fact, we shouldn't buy any more, okay? So stop buying those Joker figures. So anyways, What? Today? What? No! Oh, well... It looks like I'll be reviewing another one because apparently another one came in the mail today. So let's go check it out, shall we? Today's review will be on the bullet head, and I love that little logo there. It looks like a bullet bill. Oh, I love it so much. But also, they weren't the only ones who made this, because apparently a company called A War Story came in and said, no, we did it too. We got to put our mark on here. And that's a sticker. Yeah, they put it on upside down. That's kind of weird. Now, as you can see, this box is covered in plastic. Well, sort of. It's sort of split over there on the side. But anyways, it picks up all sorts of fuzz and lint and stuff because of static electricity. So I say we remove this plastic and look at the box, shall we? With the plastic removed, we're able to see that this is for the Entertainer 1/6 scale figure. Now, at first glance, this box just looks like a plain, kind of blue, kind of worn box. But if you get it in the right light, you will see a glossy picture of Arthur Fleck laughing at you, and that is awesome. Now, I've had some real problems lately getting packages in the mail and stuff with them being all smashed in and junk like that. This one is a little warped. I don't know how well you can see that, but I don't know, you might be able to see that. It's a little warped, but it's probably just due to the fact of the thinness of the paper or something. I don't care. It's just a box. It is very cool, though. Looking down this side of the box over here, it's not glossy, but you will see the Joker's eye in full makeup. There's his mouth, and that is awesome. Yeah, that's very cool indeed. On the back of the box, you will see Arthur's little tabletop there with his little notepad. You got his gun. Oh, that is so awesome indeed. And then down here you have the War Story sticker and the bullet head logo again. Now, flipping it around to the other side of the box, you get Arthur's eye. And that is so cool. There's his mouth. That is awesome. So you get the Joker down one side, and you get Arthur down the other, and that's the way it should be, because this is very much a story of duality. Oh wait, that's Two-Face. Okay, it doesn't matter. But you know what? I say we open up this box and look inside, shall we? Oh, and in case you're curious, this is what the top of the box looks like, so that's pretty awesome too. Now, the box lid comes off like a shoebox, and when you look underneath, check this out. Down the inside of the inner box, you've got the rest of the picture. There's his gun over here, and on the other side, when we look over here, you'll see like his notepad and stuff. There's a lighter and some cigarettes. That is so cool, man. Now, the inside of it just has the usual foam, as you can see there. So when you look underneath the foam, you find the figure itself, complete with bags over his heads. And apparently Dexter's going green or something, man. He's using more of an organic bag. I don't know what's going on there, but that's kind of weird. Down here you've got his outfit, and that zipper on his jacket is super shiny silver. Now, I don't know how well that's going to read on this, but trust me, that is a very shiny silver zipper. You got his little maroon-looking shirt or brown shirt there. You've got his blue pants, and down here you've got his loafers. And I absolutely love getting another Arthur Fleck outfit because, you don't want them to all look the same. Now, his jacket is the same, but oh well, you can always take that off if you want. But down here you'll notice he actually came with some trigger hands. That hand right there, and then that hand right there. But that actually goes with this extra piece right here, the Joker makeup face, and that is so cool. Now, this figure was available, I think, in 3 different sets, A, B, and C. And A comes with some extra accessories and that extra head. B comes with just the figure, I think. And C comes with just some of the accessories. So, man, oh man, this is cool, and I cannot wait to check them out. So let's stand them up and look at them. What do you say? So, here's the figure fresh out of the package, still with the bag over his head. Now, first impressions. The body underneath this suit feels very cheap. It just feels kind of like a cheap figure. It doesn't feel like super heavy or anything. It's kind of light. The clothes feel very thin, like the pants are very, very thin. The shirt's very, very thin. Stuff like that. Now, I kind of expected it because I didn't think this was going to be a more expensive, higher-end figure. But, yeah, I mean, it's fine. It doesn't feel like it's going to break or anything like that. But don't expect, like, some super, heavy-duty figure or anything like that. Now, as you can see there, his shoes are awesome. They are painted perfectly. He has white socks on underneath his little pants there. The pants, like I said, are a very thin material. His hands actually look really good. As you can see there, he's got veins and stuff on the back of his hands. Now, a lot of these third-party figures come with really cheap-looking hands, and I think those hands look pretty good. They're a little glossy, but who cares? Right here, you've got his shirt. Now, his pants are a little baggy around his waist. He doesn't have a belt or anything like that. Now, you can't tell just having him, stand here like this because his shirt's long enough to cover up the top. But yeah, they're very thin material, which is fine because this is 1/6 scale and they should be thin to look like they would hang right and stuff like that. As for his jacket, it looks very similar to the one I already have. He looks very good indeed. He's got that huge like hood or whatever, and that's very cool. And then down here you've got the back of his pants and stuff, little pockets, and that looks awesome. But you know what? Enough about that. Let's talk about this head sculpt. Now, I have heard and seen photos, that it's not going to be that great and stuff like that. Now, I love getting a different expression for Arthur, and I can't wait to see it. So let's see how well it looks, shall we? So, with the bag removed from his head, let's check out this head sculpt and look at that expression on his face. That is awesome. Yeah, I love it. This is actually the look when he sees that clown, in the car with the mask on or whatever, and he just kind of smiles back at him. That is awesome indeed. And it looks really good. I mean, a lot of people were saying, it doesn't look good. Yeah, it's kind of an extreme, expression and stuff like that. And I get it. It's not Hot Toys quality, as you would say, but I think it looks awesome. And especially, how are you going to see it from the shelf? I mean, this looks really good. I love his hair, everything about it. That is so cool indeed. Now, looking at the paint of his eyes and stuff, I think that's great. They got his eye color right. I love his big, thick, bushy eyebrows. Let's see if he's got his little scar on his lip. I can't really see it. Well, yeah, it's there. It's just very, very faint. I love the wrinkle lines around his face, the texturing of the skin, everything. That is so cool. His ear looks a little cheap, but that's okay. But yeah, this looks so cool. It's almost got like Jack Nicholson hair from The Shining. That is pretty awesome. Over here, let's see. That is so cool. Yeah, I love it. Now, like I said, I know this isn't going to be everybody's cup of tea, but you know what? I think it's cool. And I love, like I said, getting another expression because, the other head just kind of looks kind of, somber and sad and stuff like that. And it should because, the whole movie, he was pretty somber and sad. But you know what? He did have little shades of this look too, and I think that is so cool indeed. Now, a lot of people have said that the neck doesn't really connect real well with this body. There's a gap between the body and the head, or the neck or whatever, and that's okay because as you can see, the collar of the shirt covers it up. But I think this looks really cool, and I cannot wait to see the other head sculpt. But before we do, let's look at the other accessories inside of this box. You get these two hands right here, and then these down here. Now, all four of these have the little veins painted on the back of them, and that is very cool. Now, as I stated already, these right here are not trigger hands. These go with the extra head, so let's go check it out, shall we? And man, oh man, what a head sculpt it is. It looks like he's forever saying, "Hey, do I got something in my teeth?" But man, this is awesome. My little foo hat is off to Bullet Head and War Story from even attempting to make a head sculpt like this because this is such an extreme, expression. But it was from a very iconic scene in the movie and stuff like that. And the fact that they even attempted it, that's awesome. And you know what? Yes, it looks silly because it's supposed to have the fingers in his mouth and stuff like that. I think they did a great job, capturing the expression. That is so cool. And they even captured the little, teardrop running down his makeup there on that side, his right side. And that looks so cool indeed. And I don't know if you know this, but obviously he has brown hair. Now, they haven't made a head sculpt with makeup yet on his face where he actually has the brown hair, because he didn't dye his hair till towards the end of the movie. But yeah, this is very cool to get. Now you can't use this as your, subway Joker because of the expression and stuff like that. But hey, at least we finally have one that has the brown hair and the makeup, and that is cool. Looking at his makeup applied up to his head there, it actually looks like it's, powdered onto his face and neck. That is so awesome. I love that extra little line underneath his lip like he messed up or something. That is so awesome. His eyes are nice and glossy. They did a great job. And you know what? I love getting this head. This is why I bought the set A, is I wanted this head sculpt. I wanted the desk and all the accessories and stuff. And man, this looks so awesome. So let's try it with these fingers in his mouth, shall we? And that really completes the look. That is amazing. Now, obviously, I don't have the hands and the head on the body yet. I will probably be buying an extra body to display this head. I'll have to get him another outfit. And that's one of the things, too, is a lot of people are putting this head on the red shirt, and he didn't have a red shirt in that scene. He had just a white t-shirt. Now, a white t-shirt's really easy to get, so that'll be cool. Just going to have normal pants on, probably. But yeah, I want to get another body and then just get a white shirt and different pair of pants to put this head on. This looks absolutely amazing, and I cannot wait to see him sitting in the chair, looking in the mirror like this. That is awesome. Now, if that's all this set would have included, I would already feel like I got my money's worth. But no, this actually came with another box of accessories. The accessories for this set are shipped in an entirely separate package, and one thing you'll notice immediately is the size difference between the two boxes. The accessory box is way bigger, but just like the first box, this one's also covered in plastic, so let's remove this plastic and check it out. With the plastic removed, we get a better view of the box. Now we have the Entertainer logo yet again, but this time with the Joker's face in the background there as he's putting on his makeup in the mirror and pulling his lips back. Around the mirror, we have a bunch of lights, and man, that's a dirty mirror. Jeez, Arthur, buy some Windex. Up here at the top, we have Put on a Happy Face written on the mirror, and we also have the Bullet Head logo and the War Story sticker logo yet again. Now, you'll notice that this box here actually did take a little bit of damage. It's got some dents and dings in it, but in the mailing, Postal Service's defense, this is a very flimsy box, so yeah, I guess it would be easy to damage. Down the side of the box here, we have a wood grain tabletop look, as you can see there. Flipping it around to the back, you'll notice that my box was put together with the back upside down, but it's nothing you haven't seen already. It's the same picture as the other box, but this time in shades of yellow. Looking at the other side over here, we've got another wood grain tabletop thing with a little lone piece of a sticker stuck onto mine, and that's about it. And then back to the front. So man, I cannot wait to see these accessories, so let's open them up and see if it puts on a happy face on my face. Just like the first box, the lid is removable like a shoebox, and when you look underneath, there's no foam to hide these accessories, and check that out. That looks awesome already, but we'll look at these things a little closer here in a second. Let's look underneath this foam and see what else we can find. We find a truly awesome mirror display, and it looks so good. Now, as you can see, one of my mirror lights broke off there, but that's okay because that's the little light underneath there. As you can see, that right there is where the light is, I'm assuming, and it's just been glued on there, so I can fix that later. But that's no big deal. Down here, you'll see the mirror itself, and then you've got the pieces that make the desk, and that is so cool. Plus that pesky little light that broke off of there. But I'll fix that in a second. But man, this looks good, and I cannot wait to see it. And I'm very surprised to see that this mirror is so clean. I thought for sure it would be like, kind of foggy looking, not quite just a mirror. This is a mirror, and it is awesome, and I absolutely love it. So let's put it together, shall we? Looking at his accessories, you get these 4 cigarettes and this lighter. Working our way over here, I'm assuming this is a little makeup thing or whatever, where you pull the pink lid off of the thing. Now that feels very sandy inside there, so I don't know how they did that, but that's pretty awesome. Down here we have some pills, and if you look carefully, you might be able to read some of that, and that is awesome. Looks like they came from Walgreens. That's pretty cool. So over here we have the wooden little mannequin head with the clown wig on top there. That is very cool indeed. And one of the things that bugged me about my other Arthur figure that came with the clown suit or whatever, his hair wasn't nearly as thick as it is in the show. So I'm thinking about taking this piece off right here and putting it on my other figure. I'll probably have to remove it from the plastic. But maybe. I may not. I don't know. But this is pretty cool indeed. Over here, what do we got? We got a little bag. Now, he didn't actually have this bag on his desk that I saw. It's a pillow. It's like a little pillow that's like got "You Look Marvelous" or whatever on it. But we'll look at that in a minute. Right here, I'm assuming this is the little radio that he's listening to at the beginning. Let's see, we got the makeup thing. We got the little palette thing there with the makeup, and that looks so awesome. And then you've got his little paintbrushes right there. Very cool indeed. And then you got his little notebook, which opens. We'll look at that in a second. And the gun yet again. And this one is made out of die cast and the little chamber spins and everything. So let's open up this journal and look at it. Now, it's kind of a cheat because it only has 2 pages that actually have writing on it. But these are right from the movie. So that is very cool indeed. You've got that page there. And that page there, which has some kitty cats and stuff on it. And it says step, 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 step. So I don't know what he's going through there, but that's pretty cool, I guess. But yeah, it would have been neat if it had more pages in it, but I'm just happy to have it so that you could have it open and have it laying on his little table or whatever. That is cool. Now, another thing that's cool is this little newspaper here, and man, it's got writing on it you can actually read and everything. Now, this is the front, and then it actually opens up and you've got the back right there, and that is cool indeed. Now, if you look carefully over here, you'll see it says the Gotham Times, and then over here it says the weather. It says rain and storms, blah, blah, blah. You got the number, Gotham City, New Jersey. And then over here it says Criminal Watch, Mad Hatter, Catwoman, Harley Quinn, Firefly, Two-Face, and Black Mask. So apparently they're already running around Gotham. That's pretty cool. It says Arkham Asylum to introduce new changes following the escape and recapture of several high-profile criminals. And that is awesome indeed. Yeah, I love the fact that you can read all of this. That is so cool. Plus, there's actually writing on the inside of it. So let's flip it over, shall we? Looking at the writing on the inside, you've got one side right here. And man, oh man, that is very cool indeed. Yeah, they went to town making this little newspaper. That is very cool. And then over here, we've got even more. And this one's got ads and everything. And I absolutely love the way those look. That is awesome. And before I forget to point it out, I love that this first article is written by Vicky Vale. That is awesome. Now, when you look at the scene from the movie, it's more than obvious that he has way more things on his tabletop than you get with this figure set, but that's okay, because, man, that is really cluttered. You'll also notice that he has a little pillow there that's on the seat of the chair, and that's something you don't get, plus the white t-shirt. But if you look carefully, you will notice a few things that you recognize, you know, the paint brushes, the little palette and stuff. But over here, you can see the little radio hanging there. Up here, I think this is supposed to be the paper bag, but it's actually a little pillow that says "You Look Marvelous" on it. That would be cool if you would have gotten that, but that's okay. That bag will, hang there. But you'll notice there's little like material pieces that are hanging down, different costume pieces and stuff. But yeah, it looks fine the way it is. Trust me, I'm not criticizing it one bit. You'll notice this one has the little light bulb missing, just like on the set you get, and that is cool. The put on a happy face, I think that's on the Murray Franklin mirror when he's at the Murray Franklin show. But man, this is awesome. And yep, there's the put on a happy face on the Murray Franklin mirror written in lipstick, and that is very cool indeed. One of the things that I think is truly awesome is the fact that they copied the handwriting perfectly on this figure set. That is a great attention to detail. And speaking of which, this set looks awesome. As you can see, I fixed my light bulb up there, and man, I absolutely love the way this looks. It's made out of wood. It has these little tassely stringy things right down there. And it's very sturdy. Over here you have the chair. Now the chair looks like it would be made out of metal, but it's actually plastic, so it's a little more lightweight than you'd expect it to be. But it looks the part, man. It looks really, really good. And man, this is so cool. Now on the back of this, there's actually a place to put a battery. And if you're lucky enough to have a battery, well, you can do this. And where they're not very bright, it still looks very cool indeed. And what a nice touch. I think that is awesome. What makes this set look even better is when you get it all decked out and just put all the stuff on top of the table. And man, what a great display. That looks so awesome, and I guarantee you could probably make it look even better than that because I'm not very good at this sort of thing. But man, oh man, this is so cool indeed. and I am so happy I was able to get this set. So, there's my review of the Bullet Head and War Story Entertainer 1/6 scale figure, otherwise known as Arthur Fleck and the Joker from the Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie. And man, just look at all of this stuff this figure comes with. Oh, and I didn't say, but it does not come with that stand. That actually came with my new Tom Cruise figure recently, and I'm just using it in the review. So no, he does not come with a stand. But when you see all of this stuff over here, in all honesty, you're going to complain when it doesn't come with a stand? Nah, I didn't think so. This is pretty cool indeed. But man, oh man, I cannot wait to put this head on a body and dress him up and put him in front of that mirror. That's going to look so cool. I'm sorry that I don't have the ability to do it right now, but you know what? This right here ought to be enough to keep you satiated because this is so cool. So, until next time, tune in for more food reviews.
Hey, this is Nolan North. You don't want to miss Food Reviews. And I'm out.